Hi stampers and crafts people. This is Robin with Simple Designs, and today I have a very small Hobby Lobby haul. I went to our Hobby Lobby that was closest to me, and they didn't have hardly anything marked down that I would be interested in. But now for those of you all who are scrapbookers, you probably like the they had like the raised letters that you all like, the sticklers or something like that. See, I don't scrapbook, so I don't know. And a few little notebook things and things like that. But what I was looking for is paper, stamps. Now they did have the wooden stamps marked down, but as far as the clear stamps, no. Paper, no. So I was looking at them and I'm like, I'm just not gonna give that much for, even though I like this paper pad, no matter how much I like it, I'm not paying $19 for it. I'm just not. Mike and I were gonna go to Louisville today, which is Friday, but it was raining and nasty, and I just don't like shopping when it's nasty. Even though I see all your all stuff and I want it. But there's a couple of channels that you all need to check out. Let me show you this before I get started. You need to check out Ramona at Cherished Treasures. She is the nicest woman, and tell her that Robin at Simple Design sent you. She goes to the Hobby Lobbies and she films so we know what they're getting ready to have on sale. You want to check out Sabrina K, the bargain shopper. She has some really cute stuff. And of course, she's a Kentucky girl. And Cracked Heart Studio, I can't remember if she's from Kentucky or not, but there's a couple of them that are from Kentucky. And I love you all, whether you're from Kentucky or not, doesn't make any difference, but we can always tell it the way we talk, because that's just the way we talk. You know how it is, you got that country drawl. So here's a couple of things that I got, and I'm going to put it up against here where you all can see. Now this is from Wish. Hi, honey. Hi. This is from Wish. You see how cute that is? I'm sorry for the glare, but it has a lot of, that little truck, you all know how crazy I am about that, because my dad had one like that, and it's just, I just love that. And this is the cookery, I think. You know, when you get them from Wish, they don't really have certain names on them. They'll just have a sticker, or they'll have stamp number 2, stamp number 3, stamp number 4. And you have to really watch what you're doing. And this is the cafe one. Now this one is the one that I told you all that I saw at JoAnns for $14, I think it was. And I think this one was like $4. So, and this one, I had ordered this a long time ago, but the guy never sent it to me, so I ordered it from a different guy this time, and I love those old cars. Those things just fascinate the heck out of me. I couldn't drive one because I can't drive a stick. My husband says I grind them until I find them, but he let me drive his pickup truck a couple of times. It's a straight, and 2 times is all I got to drive it. You know what I mean? And then I went on, like I said, to JoAnns, and these are the only stamps that I found. Now this is the one I told you all that lady practically yanked out of my hand that time. When I went at Christmas time, she practically yanked it out of my hand, and she said, well, those are our regular stamps. She said, they're our regular Christmas stamps. They're not going to be marked down. It was $6.99, so I'm glad I didn't buy it then. I got it for $1.75. Now, for you ladies, there's not a bunch of you, but several of you all have kind of given me a little bit of flack. Let me move that around a little. For ordering my stuff from China. Well, this came from Hobby Lobby, and it says on here, made in China. So check your stamps. But, you know, I'm not going to pay more for stamps. I don't know what I was thinking when I was in Stampin' Up, because I'd write a check for 30 bucks just like that for a stamp. But of course I was working back then too, so you know, you really don't pay that much attention. But since I'm retired and live on a limited income, then you know, I just don't, I think a lot about what I want to buy when I buy it. And I saw this jar. I can't remember if Ramona had this or somebody else had it. but I really like this little jar, and it's a pretty good sized jar. As May would say, it's mighty meaty. And this is a couple of the bells I got to put on. I should have got the smaller ones. They had some smaller ones at JoAnns, and I probably should have got some smaller ones, but I was like, nah, I'll just get these. They're good enough. And then this came from JoAnns. They had these on sale, half price. It's regularly $4 something. I got it for $2 something. And these are a few things that I got through the mail from JoAnns. I ordered the Tim Holtz. Whoops, sorry. These are like double-sided. Well, not exactly double-sided. One side's craft and the other side is what you see. And I love Tim Holtz paper. I mean, it's just great. And then I ordered this also. This is the Basil, and it has 25 sheets in it, but it's a really thick paper. Some of those sleighs that I made this year, I was going to add those to my product line, but they were so flimsy, and I wondered where I could put candy in them, or, you know, little things for people to give to their friends. And so that's about it. And I haven't been feeling real well lately. It wasn't the flu. I think I was just kind of run down. I'm really anemic, so I have to really watch that. And I can't sit still for 5 minutes. So when I was sitting still, I took this stamp set. This is the one I was telling you all about, that I can't remember who has this, whether it's Simon Says or I can't remember who it is. So I took this and I made a couple of Christmas tags. Yes, I know, Christmas tags. But, you know, these are things that, you know, you have to do, and, you know, you can't just whip them up just like that. Now, these are the penny black stamps. I love that stamp. And then a little tip, if you don't like this, the size that the stamp is, if you have like a Cricut or a Scan and Cut, or if you have, wait a minute, what is it I have? Printmaster. If you have a Printmaster, you can run this off and you can make it a little bit smaller, or you can make it bigger, whatever you want to do with it. And I don't know how that fits in with their angel policy, or even if they have one. But I bought the stamp. If I want it bigger, I'm going to make it bigger. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Because I figure I paid enough for it that, you know, I can do whatever I want to with it. Am I being cranky this morning? Let me have a cup of coffee. Maybe I'll be so cranky. Okay, I'm not cranky now. And here's another one that I made. Now, this is a Stampin' Up stamp. And I just love that little boy. He reminds me so much of that little boy that's on Christmas Story, where they said you'll shoot your eye out. And then this is a Stampin' Up. This is a penny black. Penny black. Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up. And I think that's about all the ones that I've made. I need to start on some other things to get it done. And hopefully, and this is some of those that I've cut out but I haven't put on there yet. I can't figure out why Mrs. Claus doesn't have some type of shoes. So, you know, I don't know what the deal that is. Excuse me just a second. Oh, sorry. Somebody was texting. But anyway, that's all that I have for you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. But now, I am going to try to get 2,000 subscribers. Now, when I get to 2,000, there'll be another big prize. And you can ask Sylvia. I just stuff an envelope full and just send it to you. And if you don't want to keep all of it, then you're welcome to pass it on to a friend who needs some. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So God love you. God bless you. Hugs from Kentucky.